What is going on, my Snexy Grass and Hardies? It is your r9k Reddit user, Snah. Now, I haven't uploaded in 12 days, but I have been doing my research on r9k on 4chan. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, alright? With my yellow ass teeth, because I need to get them whitened, motherfucker. Okay, enough self-hatred. Selfhaterover.com. Okay, what I've noticed about Reddit r9k is they're like all incels or neat. You have men, a lot of men, pretending to be women. How do I know they're pretending to be women? Because there's never been a girl on 4chan. There will never be a girl on 4chan. There will only ever be men pretending to be women on 4chan. So I thought we could go through some of the posts that I picked out together. I won't be reading all of them, but I'll tell you the general gist of them all. I'm 21, I've never been in a relationship or have any close friends. Is it over? I will literally take anything at this point. I'm so utterly bored. I have one or two friends. One friend that I talk to daily. So I understand this man. I understand what it feels like to be alone. 100%. I am this close to being a neat. This close. Femanin, I hope you had a nice day. Just a lovely post from a man who's never talked to a woman. Femanins, could you date a man who lived like this? He's got anime posters up on his wall. Couldn't do it. Even if I was feminine, could not do it. Soz. The answer's no. This guy talked about how much he hated school. I'll try and relate. Year 12 or year 11 did not go so well for me. The rest of high school was fine. But I guess in an American high school, it's probably a lot different because you hear a lot of people hating on how much they hated high school in America. A question for dudes who actually get women because incels understandably have the obvious answer. I'm not going to read it all, but he basically talked about if there was a one-to-one replicant of a female AI, would you fuck that for life instead of women? And the option is you never get to have sex with women again, but you basically get an AI sex robot. I wouldn't. Not even close to tempting. I'm not that damn bad. You think you're too good for this? It was literally a picture of a fat chick, a naked fat chick. A drawing of a naked fat chick, so I can't show it. I do think I'm too good for it. My uncle got stuck in the claw machine at the arcade. Now they let people pay money to look at him jack off. Pay money to look at him and jack off with the claw. Can relate, have been in a similar circumstance. This guy's talking about an anime club that he goes to that has been overrun by video game people, and he misses his anime club. So these are just like very first world problems things. Can't get laid, basic social issue, can't talk to women, never had a girlfriend, just things like that. And I don't hate these people, and I'm not making fun of them. Because if I was in that position, I'd feel pretty sad as well, you know? By the way, I got these ski goggles today. What do you think? Are they cool? It's like a mix. It's by some guy who did a collab with Oakley. Don't do drugs. But what else is there to do? Hugs. I think blondes are overrated. Women with black hair look way cuter. Same with redheads. This in r9k, there are just men that are obsessed with women who have probably never had sex with one. So not very nice. something Okay, this guy's talking about if people would wear this, these glasses that say die on them, very random. This guy's talking about losing track of time through social media and how your time is a rare resource. Can agree heaps. Time is very precious. 4chan is literally my entire interaction with other people. You know what? I think a lot of people can relate to that. A lot of undergroundies. Okay, seriously though, why haven't you started HRT yet? Because going transgender is a psyop made by the government. There is birth control in your drinking water, and it's slowly making you become a woman already. Can I use dish soap to clean almost all surfaces of my home? Don't talk to me or my son ever again. I don't know. Maybe you can. Can someone in the comments please try that for me and let me know if dish soap cleans every surface in a house? This one's basically talking about why people with high IQ, Asperger's, Annans don't just start their own farm and not have to do anything with society. Probably because we couldn't do all that stuff. We could probably help you build a rocket ship, but we probably couldn't do that. Good evening, white men. Hope your week went well. If not, I hope this weekend will treat you better. I love you so much and you deserve wonderful things. I am disgusting. A little bit of self-hatred at the end. That's alright. No shame. I'm not playing the shame game. Sit down with myself and doodle on a piece of paper for 30 minutes. Literally feel calmer, happier and saner. Why aren't you doodle maxing? Maxing my doodle right now was the photo, and it was a Pepe jerking off. Very nice. What's the best way for a 25-year-old virgin to start getting laid? He's not ugly or crippling autistic. I was just a shy loser in high school. If you haven't had sex by the time you're 20, just pay for a hooker. No one's going to judge you. I honestly think you should pay for a hooker to have sex. It might cost you like $200, $250, but that is okay. Just pay for that hooker. Just get it over and done with, and you'll feel more confident, and then you'll be able to have sex with normie women. In my 30s, live with parents in a small rural town, deathly afraid of travelling alone, never have driven more than an hour away from home by myself. I didn't have this fear I might be able to get a girlfriend or make friends, but I'll probably never change. Anyone else know this feel? Yeah, r9k is just so sad. I think it's for people with crippling or like autism or social skills that they just don't have. So I kind of feel bad for these people, but it's really not that hard coming from someone with Asperger's, but I understand how it can be hard for some people. Like, I think some people got it a little bit worse. You can only post in this thread if you have more than $5,000 in the bank. Got more than 5k, not for long, starting a clothes brand, so I'm going to be down to like 0. This guy is talking about how he's an alcoholic recreational drug user. He uses heroin. He's 28 years old, about to go to the psych ward for the 7th time. I've been to the psych ward around 6 or 7 times. Never doing 6, 7 again. By the way, that was your one 6, 7 you'll ever see. Talks about how he spent all his time on 4chan and that's the best social interaction he's gotten, and he misses the days of old 4chan. I think a lot of 4chaners can relate to that. Some hardcore veterans. Joined Discord, talked like a normal person, ended up having sex with a woman. Why do incels make it sound like this was hard? I got stressed over nothing. Then that someone commented, talked, I can never make it past this part. I think there's a lot of guys on 4chan who fake having sex with women. Like, that seems very fake to me. I don't think this guy has had sex with a woman. I think it's a lot of people faking having sex. Because if you had sex, you wouldn't be on 4chan. 100%. Yes, I've had sex. This one made me feel good. This one made me feel real good. My face when I see a high IQ autistic boy who doesn't have any friends. I wish I had an autistic boy who is as clingy and lonely as I am. Any volunteers? Yeah, don't you go there often. I don't know what that was too. Okay. This guy's talking about how every good moment he has a bad moment at the end, or he always feels like trash afterwards. I can feel that. I think this bloke has bipolar. I also have bipolar, so sometimes I feel really, really good, and then I feel really, really bad. Just turned 34, living at home in a rural area, 30 minutes from a medium-sized town. Mostly no friends, a guy I see a couple times a year. Low paying job, working from home, good hourly wage but no hours. 9k Oz bucks in savings. Though I was okay with seeing no one and doing nothing apart from the few nerd hobbies. Never really knew what to do, slowly building sense of doom. I think a lot of these people just need a psychologist or a psychiatrist to talk to. I've tried talking to a psychologist, could never really open up, so just talked about movies and books and whatever garbage like that. It's hard to talk to a psychologist. It's hard to find someone really good to talk to. I hope you can see my hair. It's very dark in here. I don't want to look like I have no hair. This guy's talking about just being yourself. You have to approach more women. People that talk like this secretly have this problem. Like, my God. You're on r9k talking about how to get women. If you knew how to get women, you wouldn't be on r9k. My God. Maybe everyone in here isn't a faker, but it feels like they're all a bunch of fakey dakies. I think it'd be very therapeutic to engage in a clothed platonic cuddling in a pillow fort with another clingy boy with Asperger's who is as lonely as I am. I might even be able to hear from years of trauma and isolation if I could find someone like this. Do any other lonely boys with Asperger's syndrome want to physically cuddle with me? If you're a man, then probably not, but I'm not going to say no. Okay, I'm always open to new experiences. Not very much gay ones, even though that is a gay experience. Suicide. Are there any forums online to discuss suicide? Google just gives me helplines. You need a fucking helpline if you want to talk about suicide. But I think 4chan is a good place to talk about suicide. People can be really nasty or really nice. Usually when it comes to suicide, people are just boosting your energy. So I think 4chan's a good place for that. No one will ever like me. How do I cope? And it's just that photo. So that's like 30 green texts or posts. I've looked on there for 3 or 4 days to find these. So my review, I keep moving around. So basically my review is, I think there's a lot of lonely people on r9k. A lot of neats and a lot of virgins, definitely a lot more than there is on /B. I feel bad for a lot of these people because I think everyone deserves to find love. And I know it's just not easy for some people. It's not hard for people with social skills or autism or Asperger's to really do that. Like, I've talked to people my whole life and I still find it hard to talk to people sometimes. Like, I feel like, you know, maybe I'm not funny enough, or maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe they think I'm some kind of fucking monster or some shit. I don't know. But I feel like the more you practice, the better you get. And if you can't find a girl to have sex with, just have sex with a hooker. Like, girls do not matter that much. People who are obsessed with women are retarded. like mentally retarded. There's no reason to be obsessed over a woman or a man. I think you should be obsessed with money, and not even just money. I think you should be obsessed with your dreams. Like, my dream one day is, my final dream, when I've made all my businesses, done everything I want to do, like everything I want to do to change the world, put my piece of the puzzle in there. After that, I'm just going to be an Eskimo. Not just that, I'm going to be an Isis, the Egyptian god Isis. YouTube, please don't ban me. Martian Eskimo. So I'm going to be an Eskimo / Martian with an AK-47, and I'm going to be hunting down seals. I'm going to be spearing seals, whales, ptarmigan. Like, I just want to be a terrorist Eskimo Martian. Is that too much to ask for? Like, in my Asperger's brain, when I think of what I want to be in life, that is what I want to be. And I think that's the coolest thing you could ever be, is a terrorist Eskimo Martian. What is cooler than that? And I get a lot of ideas and inspiration from those three things. Like, I think that is the perfect aesthetic, and it's something good to work towards. So that's what I'd like to be. So I don't think you need to focus on women, because that's what R9k focuses on being a virgin, incel, neat. I think if you just got rid of the idea of needing or wanting a woman, just worked on yourself, set really big goals, have passion, you can do anything, and the women will just come to you. I don't chase women. Maybe I chased women when I was younger, but not anymore. No way. I'm this close to not even liking women. Like, and I know that sounds so incel, but I am like this close to just not even caring. You know, this close. I don't care about women or sex or any of that shit. Had enough of it. I've had my fun time. It's all about creating amazing products to give to the world. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is start businesses, create products, and change the world. And I'm going off on a rant on an r9k video, but I just want to tell you, you need to find a passion that isn't being desperate, lonely, and wanting to have sex with women. You need to find a passion like that, and just go for it. Just go for it. Find your passion, and women love passionate men. So just find your passion and do that. That is my advice for R9k. Find something you're passionate about. Start a business. Do your passion. Whether you want to make a video game, make music, make clothes, technology, anything you want. Just find a passion. Do it as a job. And, you know, stop focusing on women, because they don't get you anywhere. They drain your bank account so much. So yeah, my advice for R9k is just find something you're passionate about and obsessed about, and give it your whole heart. I don't know if I'll leave this bit in, my little rant about what I want to be. I might. But yeah. Alright, I love you, Snahardies. See ya.